Put this coal away. Have a patch of honey here with all the beehives. Fermenter, which I should put something in there. I have a cauldron area. Cultivation, little farm area. Storage for food products and such. Got my neck trophies here. I have, of course, fermenter there. Decorated with some skeleton trophies. Neck trophies by the food. I have Draugr Trophies 2 on either side of each door, so that I can see them in the dark and they look very nice. Raindrop Roots trophy above my forge. In each of my 2 little houses I have a standing wood torch just to light it up. And here I have the torch positioned so that I can illuminate my favorite weapon to put on a trophy, which is a spear. Specifically the bronze spear and the ancient bark spear. Also, Draugr Shaman trophy, one of my favorite trophies. If you know me, you know that. This is Forge House. Kind of kept this open so that I can have this mossy rock here. I think it looks nice. I like the relatively open area as long as the workbench is, or the crafting table or whatever it is covered sufficiently. Nothing's like rotting. Open look is super nice. To mark areas where I wanted to go, so I have portals down there. I have these little neck posts to show my way in the dark. They work pretty damn well. I have this on one end, this on the other end, just to notify me that here's my pathway down to my portals. And here's my pathway up to my main sleeping house. Got the Draugr Shaman trophy right in front of it. Workbench, bed, everything is fire down below. And again, a couple of standing wood torches to light everything up. And it's very open. See, flat. And I like that. This is standard storage, that's not food. You can see I have my maypole there. I got Eikthyr trophy on the other side. Oh great, it's gonna get foggy. And put a Draugr trophy on the inside on each of my main 5 pillars here. I didn't build this, of course. I decided to build around them and inside them. But I like the way that they look. And I put extra stuff on them. You got another trophy over there, got one over there, one over there. And then we saw on the inside of that building there, I have one. I also put one up here. I think that looks nice, kind of hides the gap well. That space there. Like Eikthyr trophy. Really enjoy how it looks at night. I like how it looks. The maypole on top of it. I like how it looks on top of that rock. I like how everything looks with these mossy rocks. They look really good. Yeah, I just think these mossy stones look excellent. from the safety of my base, now that I've done a standard tour, I'm going to do... Let's see, I'm going to hop up. I'll just stay right here, and then I'll start the tier list discussion that I have. And I'll do it as I sort of go along. Starting off, I think some of the best trophies that you can have are Draugr Trophies, just a regular blue kind. They look really beautiful. They're fairly commonplace compared to most trophies that you'll find throughout the game, because you'll be most of the time heading back into Black Forest as a safety zone from higher biomes, and you'll be encountering a lot of Grey Dwarves and getting a lot of Grey Dwarf trophies because of this. And they're blue, glowing eyes. The nice, like, it's soft, yet it's bold, and it's just enough range where you can see it and kind of have a purpose to it. So it's like, at night, I know I can see the eyes from a distance, and they look really good up close too. They'll be very, very good, and they've helped me many times. You put these by your doors like I do. You can put these on top of buildings, put them on top of other landmarks that are just notable. Put them on a post instead of a sign near a stray portal that you have. They're really, really cool. Really versatile. I would put these in A tier. So it's just... Alright, it might be Grey Dwarf. Regular Grey Dwarf Trophy. I'll put that in A tier for now. Of course, I can't talk about the regulars without talking about the other Grey Dwarf trophies. So, head over here. You can already see kind of in the fog how well the light is throwing from these trophies. Grey Dwarf Roots, they're big. They have that cute little dandelion on top. The red, again, it's that perfect cross between soft color and then kind of bold at the same time. I like to mark my portal huts with these and my forge huts with these, just because those are both indicative of like red or orange, and it's a really easy way to remember, given Grey Dwarf Brute Trophy has red eyes. But considering that, I will put Brute Trophy in A tier above the regular. So I'll do Brute Trophy. A lot of the standard trophies that you can also get like early in the game are just kind of like okay looking. Like, I like these neck trophies. I would like them a lot more if we could get the 1-star and 2-star design trophies, like the bluish green and the purple green necks. I think those would be higher tier. But the eyes are very small. I know there are 4 of them and they glow, but they don't glow nearly as well as Grey Dwarf because their eyes are smaller. And while the lily pads are a good touch, I don't really like all the teeth. I think they're a little too menacing of a design considering how ridiculously soft and easy the necks are. And while I really like the color of their eyes, it's just not bold enough compared to certain other trophies like Grey Dwarves. You can see the Shaman trophy in the distance on the two sort of pillars, stone pillars there. The light of their eyes really throw far, and the necktails, they just don't, or the neck trophies just don't do that. So I'm gonna put neck trophies in C tier. They are somewhat fortunately or unfortunately the best early game trophy, however. Especially considering the deer trophy and the boar trophy are just basic heads. There's no glow to their eyes. Very, very boring looking. I'm going to put them both into D tier. I'll put the deer in front of the boar because the deer antlers are at least cool, especially paired with Eikthyr trophy. Deer trophy, boar trophy. Now that it's extra dark, you can see just how the trophies glow. Look at that. Beautiful. Love them. The way that the light throws. And you can see the necks. Like, barely. Hardly. You can see the brute eyes in the distance a little bit, but even from up close, you can barely see the neck trophies. I can see the portal from far away. I can see the brute trophy from far away. I can see the eyes of the Grey Dwarfs from decent distance away. I cannot see the necks. Last Grey Dwarf, a personal favorite. S tier, easily. If you know me, you know this. Grey Dwarf, or Shaman Trophy, I'll just call it. Not only do they have cool antlers, but they have that lovely green glow. They have that nice beard that extends down. The whole thing is green, not the mottled brown of the brute or the regular Grey Dwarf. And yeah, it's just sick ass antlers, and it looks amazing. Easy S tier for me. Everything about it is good, and you can have mechanical relevance to it because you can have these trophies. I like to put Shaman trophies if I don't have too many of them. I like to have them in an entrance way that's near agriculture. So if you have a little farm area that's like walled in or separated, not out in the open like I have it here, I like to have green for agriculture. You know, it's like you got a green thumb. You know, shamans are a nature theme, so works perfectly mechanically. Look at the eyes. Look at them. Now that I get close, you can see. You know, you can see Shaman Trophy in the distance there, and you know, Brute right there. Beautiful. So, at this moment, the best decor, other than basic trophies, would be geographical oddities like this, like these 5 pillars. So, I would actually put this above trophies. So these sort of 5 stone pillars. I would also say big chasms. for the view. And then Black Forest Islands, because Black Forest Islands are gorgeous. Once you have a good island chain, you can have a really beautiful build. Now that it's not foggy, I'm going to take this adventure outside. And I'm going to go over a couple of other things. Let's see, I'm going to go over here to Boreberries so that I can talk about another cool design. Let's see. Actually, first let's talk trees. Trees are kind of boring, but if you have, let's say, pine, they can be pretty cool. Like if you have like a tree around, like a big oak, it's super cool having that landmark there, and it actually leads to cool decor. So I would actually put a decorative oak or a landmark oak into B tier. First world I ever hopped into was, or with a lot of people, was my friend Gavin's, and we always ran north to explore in the Black Forest, and running home, we always knew where we were because we saw the landmark oak. And I will always have good memories of that, but it looked really cool coming over a hill and seeing the oak there. You know, just a beautiful way of landmarking the area. You can also build onto it or put little structures with trophies around it. Something I also should mention is signs that you can put up. At this point, you can get signs. So I'll put that. I'm going to put that in C tier. Because oftentimes, without a source of light, they're very difficult to read. And it's just something that's like funny and just kind of there. Like, I don't think the signs are terribly meant to be aesthetic. They're meant to be a convenience. You probably know what I'm gonna say next. It's Rune Stone. This one, I think they all look the same, but they look rather cool. I know that Rune Stones you'd have to build around, but it's very possible to have a cool building area in a geographical oddity spot, and also have a Rune Stone. You just have to get very lucky with your seed. I love the light that they throw off, and their whole sort of asymmetrical design with the moss on top is really cool color-wise. I'm gonna put a Rune Stone in A tier. I'll put it in the bottom of A tier. Rune Stone. Lucky. Now I'm going to head back to this place that I have marked called The View. And you'll understand especially what I mean by geographical oddity and why I put that in S tier. We're coming up to it. Oh, I can of course put on the circlet. Here we are. This is it. This is the view. Look at the chasm. It's very unimpressive at night, but whew, sure is beautiful. I love the mountain in the distance. You can see there's this little house that I've renovated out there. It was just left to rot in the wild. And yes, I have this crazy view all the way down to the coast and heads deep into the Black Forest and then to the other coast over yonder. Extra cool thing about this is you see those sort of mounds of stone over there. If I wanted to, I could extend the build down over here. Make this crazy cliffside view house. Now that it's getting brighter and brighter, whew, view will just get even better and better. Got no time for graylings. Yeah, stuff like this. Cool things in the Black Forest. That's why I rank geographical oddities as S tier. So cool. Now that we see over here, there's mountains, the snow. Now, I specifically love what the snow does to the roofs of houses. I love the snow-covered roofs. I hope they add more styles of roofs in Hearth and Home. But at the moment, the snow-covered roof, I think, is the most aesthetic of all of the, of any of the roofing styles that you can get so far. Even outdoing all the funky geometrical designs, I think snow-covered really makes a difference, personally. I'm going to put this in B tier, above Landmark Oak. Yeah, look at this. Now that the sun's come up. Look at that. Crazy. Yeah, so cool. Get to look at the necks and everything. Watch them swim around. Got your cool little lily pads and fish and thing. Super cool. Show you the view from the other side. Just a moment. Yeah. That is wonderful. Especially with the snow-covered trees in the background and all the mountain. Just like the conversion of the 3 biomes is gorgeous. Gorgeous with the whole chasm view and everything. It's beautiful. This is something that they added in the visual overhaul. And this is my second favorite roofing. That would be plant overgrown roofs. Sort of reclaimed by nature. I love the green on this. Love it. I'll put this right below snow covered. It would be plant covered roof. While we're on to plants, I'll also talk about the maypole. I think the maypole looked really cool. I'm glad that we were able to build it instead of just it being another geographical oddity, but it looks nice. I wouldn't say it looks as good as any of the Draugr Trophies or the combination of them or anything that really throws off light. If it threw off light like the way that some of its ingredients throw off light, then it would be an S tier. Without a doubt, it would be S tier. If it threw off a glowing blue light, it would be an S tier. But I'm going to have to put it so far at the bottom of B tier because it is just a beautiful green little loop-de-loop design with bits of blue in it. Those bits of blue made from thistle. And you might be asking, thistle? Can't really farm that, can't do anything with that. Why mention thistle at all? But actually, what you could do is build around a beautiful thistle patch of 5 to 7 thistle in the Black Forest. And you could hoe around them to make a mound of land that you would put floor around. You have this natural patch of Black Forest grass and glowing thistle in the middle of a room. And that, because of the light that throws off of it, I would put that in a tier above the Rune Stone. Thistle patch. And this is another lucky thing. You gotta get lucky to get these. To build around them. Thistle patch is gorgeous. Especially gorgeous at night, just like all the trophies. Going to get on to boss trophies now. I mentioned the Eikthyr Trophy. Showed the Eikthyr Trophy as part of my base earlier. Eikthyr Trophy, I love its big horns. I wish it was more crackling, sort of light blue with that lightning, like when you fight him. But I get why it doesn't have that, because, you know, it's dead. Killed him. They're still somewhat alive in spirit, but for the most part, it's dead. No magic. Still though, the horns are great. The red eyes are cool. They don't throw light like the brute eyes, which are really unfortunate. I wish the Eikthyr Trophy threw light better than the brute trophy. So I'm actually going to put Eikthyr Trophy in A tier underneath Maypole. Eikthyr Trophy. Probably spelling that wrong. Get rid of that. There we go. How is it spelled? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Eikthyr Trophy. Pretty great. Not the best. Entering the sort of crypts and Bronze Age, I would say decent trophies are skeleton trophies. Ones that are a little better are Rancid of Remains. And again, if we had access to the 2-star skeleton trophies, I think they would look much cooler because they're a nice purple color. But we only get sort of yellow golden of the regular skeleton trophies. However, the Rancid Remains green are pretty cool. I would say skeleton trophy just above the neck. And the Rancid Remains I would have over the roofs in B tier. I really like Rancid Remains trophy if you could view it up close. And one of the great ways of having to view it up close would be putting it on some sort of table. And I would actually put all of the interior design, rugs, tables, and whatnot in C tier with signs. So it would be interior design. They help trophies look better than they actually let me rephrase this. The interior design is made aesthetically pleasing by the shit that you can put on it and not it itself. So that's why I put it lower. My favorite weapon of this age, and probably the only weapons that I like to hang up on trophies and use as decor, are spears. Notably the bronze spear and the ancient bark spear. Bronze spear is pretty cool. I like how symmetrical it is. I like the little flanges there. I think it looks pretty nice, considering how terrible of weapons spears are in Valheim, unfortunately. But yeah, bronze spear. I like the glow on it. I like the way that the light reflects off of it. The lighting in this game in general is really beautiful. And I would say bronze spear. I would have in B tier. I would put bronze spear in C tier. Probably the top of C tier. And then I would put the ancient bark spear in at the bottom of B tier. Love the way that the ancient bark spear looks. My favorite aesthetic weapon. And aesthetic is all it is. Holy shit. So bad. Beehive Arrangement. I do like Beehive Arrangements, although I haven't really used them that much. However, there is a build where you can construct a honeycomb looking setup for them and have them all arranged and bound by little aspects of wood. I forget what they're called. These things. Horizontal beams. Yes. So I would say the honeycomb beehives are very nice. They're a nice little touch. You know, it's just alright. I would put them at the bottom of B tier. Let's see now. Well, I've been walking on it the whole time. One of Gavin's favorite aesthetic choices, and one that I don't mind as much, is grass floor. I think the grass floor looks pretty great sometimes. Other times, you know, if you're going to flatten an area regardless, I think floor would look better if you're like in a black forest. But a meadows build or a plains build in particular, I really like the grass. Specifically though, I would say right above interior design, put meadows, grass, floor. And then in B tier, actually, I would put plains, grass, floor. Because you get those red flowers from time to time in the plains, and the whole lighting of the plains is gorgeous. Paired with some torches or some trophies, it's just unbelievably beautiful. See. Going forward, just now going into Hearth and Home, we don't have this yet, but we have definitely confirmed money piles in Hearth and Home, with just gold piles, and they look alright. I like the way that light reflects off of them. Again, the lighting in this game, phenomenal. But it just looks okay. It's something that I would have around, but it's low on the priority. I would put this right here, so gold piles. Now, theoretically, if we got ruby piles, if we were able to put rubies somewhere, a theoretical ruby pile would be an A tier, without a doubt. I love the look of rubies. They look great. Going beyond and into the Black Forest further, we have troll heads. I think troll heads look goofy. They're always in for a good laugh, but aesthetic-wise, they're kind of ugly. And I would put a troll trophy just absolutely at the bottom. I just don't like the way that they look. I wish trolls had these glowing yellow eyes or something kind of menacing, or I don't know. They don't look especially great. But I think that's on purpose. I think they're supposed to be kind of ugly creatures. Finishing off Black Forest trophies, we have my favorite trophy ever. That is Elder Trophy. Love the redesigned Elder Trophy. Love the pink of it. I love the glow, the size. It's huge. The light throws incredibly. I love Elder Trophy paired up with Shaman trophies. I think that pink and green combo is gorgeous. And the Elder is just one of my favorite bosses out of the 5. I know there's not that many bosses, but Elder Trophy, man, gorgeous. I should also mention something that I don't have on, that I don't consider in my decoration because it prevents other people from coming near the area and portaling, is a ward. You can find this here, the ward. It's a nice little Santa guy with no legs. Looks cool, you know, beard, Viking, cool. However, he glows, and that's sick. But glowing is what activates him and what prevents other people from stopping by. Which means the best part of his looks aren't enjoyed by all. And because of that, I'm going to put it in C tier. Ward. Now let's see. Moving on from the Black Forest era, go into the swamps. We have the Draugr Trophies, and Leech Trophies and Wraith Trophies. Leech Trophies and Wraith Trophies, kinda ugly and huge. Really, really whatever. They're big and odd looking. They're not supposed to be aesthetic creatures, just like the troll. I'm putting them in D tier. I would put the Wraith Trophy up here. And the Leech Trophy way down near the bottom. Just ugly. Next would be the Draugr Trophy. The Draugr and the Draugr Elite, they both have tiny heads with small eyes. At least they glow. But the light that they throw off is really terrible. Really, really terrible. Because of that, both of them go into C tier along with the neck trophies. So, sort of in the same area. We have Draugr Trophy. Elite. Okay. See. Also in the swamp you get guck. There are guck trees. Guck trees I would have as a geographical oddity. I love the green. I love how you can build around it even though there's guck there and it's just natural light that's permanently there. With Guck, you can make the Draugr Fang, which is another beautiful item to hang up. I would put that item because of its kind of bluish green glow. I would put the Draugr Fang at top of B tier. And the sort of green glowing torches, standing torches, I would put those things in A tier, right below the Plains Glass 4, or Grass 4. So, green standing torches. Oh, I forgot to write down regular torches. Regular torches are cool, but the main feature is the light that they throw off, and because of that, I'd put them in C tier, because they just get completely and utterly outclassed. And you'll see why. Right now, the thing that I'm looking for in Cozy Heim the most are Surdling Trophies. They function like torches. They are pretty much the best looking torches that you can have because the light that they throw off is the best. They're gorgeous. They're cute little heads. Yeah, they throw off a lot of light, like I said. And just everything about them is cool, colorful, and mechanically amazing. I would put these in S tier. Oh, we got caps lock on. And if we got the 1 and 2 stars, I would actually put the 2-star Surdling Trophy, or both of them, I would put up here. Like above Geographical Oddities. Legitimately. They're that cool looking. The 1 star, I believe, has this bluish glow around it. And the 2 star has this pinkish glow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous aesthetics. Finally, at the end of it, there is Bone Mass Trophy. Got a huge buff in aesthetics since the start of the game, the early access launch, but still just a meh, like glowing shit color. And even though it's rippling and mobile and fluctuating, and that's kind of cool to look at, the color isn't very satisfying. So I would actually put Bone Mass Trophy. I would put Bone Mass Trophy the mountains. Oh yes, mountains are kind of whatever. The Drake trophies, meh. The Wolf trophies, small eyes. That they do glow, but they don't throw off that much light. The wolves aren't that cool looking to really want to hang up. The Fen rings are cool, but the trophy that you get is just their arm, which is incredibly ugly and disappointing. Easily the worst in the game. I put Fen ring there. But Wolf actually below Bone Mass because it's very disappointing. And the Drake trophies are alright, but with the horns, they're sort of just outclassed by Big Mama Modare and also by the Eikthyr trophy even. They're just okay. Like I would say Drake trophies just above Ward. Modare trophy, kind of cool. I wish the head was bigger. I wish the eyes had more of a glow like the Elder. And I wish the coloring of Modair's head was a little bit more aesthetic, like the Surdlings, like the Shaman trophies. I wish they were uh, full beautiful, but it's just uh, Modair looking kind of brown and white, and care about that. So I would put Modair Trophy just above Signs. No, I would put them. I would put Modair Trophy at the top of C tier. Moving on into the final area, the plains. We have some very beautiful things and very not beautiful things. Starting with the not, we have the Fulling and Fulling Berserker trophies. Basically, Yoda, funny little Yoda head and bigger Yoda head. It's just kind of comedic, and they're just ugly otherwise. I would put these, honestly, between Troll and Fenring. I would put Fulling Trophy and Fulling Berserker Trophy. With the Fulling Shaman even under that, because it just looks like a shrunken head. Nothing aesthetic at all. Some of the coolest trophies to look at and that throw off light is actually the Desquito trophy. So even though it's a small head, this weird color, sickly yellow-green, kind of lemon lime looking thing, it throws off great light. They're super rare, but they do throw off that light very well. I would put this here. Not Falling Trophy, it's Why am I forgetting this? Really with me. The fuck? Mosquito Trophy. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Ay, big ass brain fart. Okay. Mosquito Trophy. I'd put that there. Just under the Draugr Fang. Something else that you'd probably get around this time are the Sea Serpent Shield, which really, really reflects light well from all of your trophies, from your mainly Surdling trophies. So I would put that because it has this beautiful dark green sheen to it. I love it. I would put that. I would put that. I actually put that right here underneath the Raindrop Trophy in A tier. I'd put the Serpent Scale Shield there. I love the kite shield design. I love how it's a shit ton of individual scales. Serpent Scale Shield. Gorgeous. Beautiful. See. One of my favorite trophies isn't actually a trophy at all. It's the Fulling. What is this? Like, totem. The totem. The Fulling Totem. I love the look of it. I love its like sort of pale white mummy look. The pink eyes shine just like any Grey Dwarf. Beautiful, and I love the amount that the eyes throw. They throw even more than a standard Grey Dwarf because they're designed to be seen from a distance. Because you have to collect them. You don't necessarily have to collect Grey Dwarf trophies, but you do need to collect Fulling Totems. And because of that, the developers probably made it throw light extra well so that you could see them. I would put fulling trophies, or not, fulling totems, right below the shaman trophy. Fulling totem. Something I passed over is actually the dragon head. The dragon head looks pretty cool. I love the sort of mouth head design of it. How sort of aerodynamic and serpent-like it is. I would put that in sort of B tier. I would put that just below the Ancient Bark Spear. Just because it's in this nice carved wood, sleek design. However, it doesn't have any cool extra colors going on to it. It just has pure design attachment, which is nice. But not terribly nice. Moving on from that, the Serpent Trophy. It's big, got a lot of beautiful eyes, and it shines bright, but the sort of open mouth of it, the way that it's sort of presented in-game, and I'll do this now, search it up. So if you look at the Serpent Trophy, it's very mouth and like frill focused instead of eyes focused. Really the eyes that catch you in the serpent. So if I go Valheim Serpent, you get all these eyes coming off, and at night when they're more likely to spawn, that's really what you're going to notice, is these eyes. Of course, there's the mouth, but that's all dark at night. It's really the aspect of it roaring at you and coming to ambush you when you're not prepared for it. That's the threatening part and the amazing part of the experience. You don't really get that from putting the trophy up, because I don't know, it's just, it doesn't have that shaking and menacing roar that comes with it when it's when it first shows up. If it was more eye focused, I think I would rate it higher. But considering the eyes are just kind of weak relative to when you see it in the flesh while it's alive, and the open mouth does nothing compared to the actual roar when you first meet one, I'll put the Serpent Trophy in top of B tier. See, I think going from there, we only have really one thing left. Oh no, we have a couple of things, but there's one more trophy that really needs to be mentioned, and that is Yagluth Trophy. Yagluth Trophy I will put at the bottom of S tier. I love Yagluth's whole design. I love the color of his eyes, that reddish pink, and it throws pretty decently. I love the metallic crown. It looks great, and just, I know it's like super edgy with the skull, but really about the eyes and the crown. Looks gorgeous. Other notable things that you can put up and decorate your house with is a mini farm. So if you have the tiny cultivated area, you put in a couple of beautiful flowers like these carrot seeds and some turnip seeds in a specific design. It's going to look really beautiful and cool and very, very aesthetically pleasing. I would put that A tier. Put that right below the green standing torches. And then the potions. Oh man, the potions, they throw light very well. So show that. Actually, it doesn't show very well there. I'll show it here, for instance. Oh god. So dumb. Can't attach that item. That's bull. Game, don't give me that. Okay. Here's what I have to do. I have to break this down. It can only be on a horizontal stand. What is going on? There we go. There we go. And it's not really shining that well during the daytime, but the light that throws from this, you can kind of already tell. Really beautiful. Potions like this and the stamina and the poison resistance are really, really cool. Especially conjoined to each other, like poison resistance, stamina, and then frost resistance, like in a row, can make for a really beautiful formation. Really, really nice looking. In fact, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hop over to my first series. So I'll go over to Svarg, I'll hop onto the Tura server. And in this server, I have a variety of aesthetic designs that are fairly simple, but that I love. And oh, I forgot to mention the Stone Golem Trophy, now that I'm here. Stone Golem Trophy, I love the way it shines. It's very good, probably the best interior decor that you can have, along with the other thing that I have, and I won't spoil them. I'm gonna get to it. Yeah, like these. I have the shamans in the maypole there. I have sort of a gray dwarf totem here, which I mean looks beautiful. I love gray dwarf totem. Inside, the rugs. I consider the rugs part of like interior design. They're just whatever. Banners. Banners are cool. They're cool for this one purpose. Hiding a room. You can hide a room with them. Beautiful. I would put all banners sort of in... I would put these in the top of B tier. Or no, I put these at the... I actually put them in A tier. I put them right below the plains grass floor. So banners, hiding rooms. And let's see. What else would I have? I would also have shields. So styled shields. Just under the Draugr Fang. So it'd have... No, the Desquito Trophy's cool. I would have styled shields just over... No, just between Ransom Remains and Snow-Covered Roof. Styled shields. Just because I like their patterns of colors. I think that looks cool. Purely for decor purposes. The farmhouse. Go here. Yeah, immediately you can tell what's going on. Beautiful pink light of the Fulling Trophy, or Fulling Totem. The arrangement of potions with the light that they throw. Beautiful. And actually one of my favorite items that I can't believe I forgot, Swamp Key. along with all the Grey Dwarf and then Surtling trophies to the side. The beautiful sort of almost teal sky blue color that the Swamp Key throws off, and look at all that light. They really do not want you to miss picking up the Swamp Key after you defeat the Elder. Gorgeous color, and it throws so much light. So much light. I would put Swamp Key in S tier above Yaggoth. So, Swamp Key. And here is Stone Golem Trophy. Love the way that it just takes and reflects light. See this cool setup that I have with the stone pile and dragon egg, which is gorgeous. The way that the Stone Golem Trophy just takes on that light and reflects and refracts it is gorgeous. I put these both into S tier. Put them just above Surtling trophies, actually, for the inside. So, Stone Golem Trophy. Trophy. And the Dragon Egg plus Stone Pile. Gorgeous setup. I love this. And all the potions I would also put in S tier. I'd put them right just between Surtling Trophy and Swamp Key. So I would have potions, frost, stamina, poison res. So poison. I wish the healing ones and the fire resistance were sort of like pink and red respectively, but yeah, can't get that. It's a shame. Kinda. Whatever. Oh god, Plains Fog. Here's the Plains Grass. Oh my god, those fallings right there. Plains Grass that I mentioned, you can see. It's kind of whatever in this. Oh my god, mosquitoes. Fuck this, I'm going inside. You can see the beautiful colors better when it's not foggy, but I love the look of those red flowers, and Plains Grass is not too bad looking itself. I should also mention, because I have the farm here, the Plains Farm with the flax and barley. The barley flowers are really cool. So the Plains mini farm would actually look not bad. I don't think it would look as good as the flower mix for the standard garden, but it would still look pretty good. So, Plains mini garden. Oh, and I forgot to put down the... Oh no, I think I did, right? The dragon head. Yeah, I did. Let's see, on this character, do I have anything? Raven Throne, I put that in interior design. It's kind of whatever. Same with the brazier and the sconce and the iron torch. Covered all of these. This interior design. Whatever. All of that is interior. I think this is good. I think this is alright. I think that's an alright setup there. Got all my interior design. Let's check the trophies here. I ate the hamburger helper and let Rabs Hibbity hop on the prop right now. Word. Yeah, I've got all my... I've got so many trophies I've collected on this world. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, look at all the trophies. Locks Trophy. Forgot about the Locks Trophy. Super goofy. Super goofy. I should also mention Mistlands Tree as a geographical oddity. Easily an S tier. Locks Trophy, they're big. The yellow eyes in which they glowed more and sent out more light. But, they're kind of pale. It's just something that's goofy, just like the troll and the others. I would put it at the top of the... No, it's above the wolf trophy. I put that here. Box trophy. Let's see, am I missing anything else? The North House, Land, Merch House. Go to Merch House just because something that I was going to do and something that I want in Hearth and Home. Specifically, oh no, that's right, I forgot I built this. This is a geographical oddity, Black Forest Islands. Totally forgot that I built this. But I'll go to the merchant now. I should mention yellow mushrooms. They glow, but they're weird looking because they're big ass mushrooms. And while they do throw light exceptionally well, they throw light even better when they're in potion form. So I don't really care for yellow mushrooms. They're kind of what have you. They're just whatever. Put them in like C tier. Like, honestly, I'd put them like between interior design and Draugr Trophy. Okay. Now to run to the merchant. Merchant, I have a little house here. And the merchant is beautiful view because I love this setup. I love Halstein. Hello, Halstein. Wish you could pet him. I love all the swords and things, but most importantly, I love, presumably, a Draugr Trophy made lantern. Super cool. This lantern is fucking sick, and I wish you got it in Hearth and Home, because I would unironically put Merchant's Lantern at the top of the list. It's fucking cool. Also, these shields. Really cool. I put these shields up in a heartbeat. Easily S tier. Love them. Not a wood. Yeah. Love it. I also love his cool little runestone. I wish we had that. We could put runestones like this down, which I wish we, I really want to. I love the light that it throws. I love the moss on it. I put that in S tier too. I love it. Easily. Super cool. Oh yeah, don't mind my enormous starting island that I can like run to, and I can swim to like this area and then all of this area, and I can actually swim over here and actually run and swim to Yaggle with no sailing needed. Just ignore that. It is what it is. See. head back to the area. I don't know why I don't have this area marked on the map for some stupid reason. Why don't I have this area marked on the map? What? Oh, this Greater following me. Also, if we had ancient seeds that we could hang up, I'd put those in S tier too, because they throw hella light. So much light. The hell? I'm out of what? Why am I out of arrows? Get out of here. Alright. I think that's it. Again, I have my open design. I've got the mossy rock poking through. I love that design. On the inside, still very low on the tier compared to like other stuff, but very good. Draugr Fang, you can see that light that it throws. Beautiful. Frostner is actually a cool weapon that I would hang up as well. Although it's a pain in the ass to get and craft. So it's not often that you're going to hang one up. But Frostner, hanging up the Frostner I would put right underneath Draugr Fang. Wherever I put that. Yep. It is nice and horizontally symmetrical. Looks cool. Has that freezing effect, the misting. It's nice. So yeah, I'm going to end off here actually. This is my tier list for all of the decorations in Valheim. There are quite a bit of them that you can do. A lot of them aren't as apparent, like your geographical oddities or your thistle patch. Or mini seed garden. However, they're still very beautiful and can lead to a lot of really cool builds with niche detail, like very small amounts of detail. Like, hey, there's a rock poking through, and this is super open. So even though the house design from the outside looks whatever, like they got this cool rock style, and then all the lighting of the Black Forest becomes the view. Becomes a part of why the house is so good. Super nice. With that being said, I think I'm going to... I don't know if I'm going to end here or... Well, I'm going to test one thing. Because I don't know if you can put up a Draugr circlet or not. Let me check that. I put that in like A tier easily if you could put that up. Let me check that out. Real quick. But after that, I'm going to end stream. And I'm going to dabble in some Final Fantasy XIV. If I end up really having a good time and enjoying that, I'll probably start up stream again later. But I'm going to have food soon. So that won't be for a bit. Let's see, I'm going to take this down. Put this in the 7th spot. Oh, you can! That's the light doesn't shine for shit. What is that? That's like neck trophy level shine. Ugh. What is that? That's terrible. What about the Megan gear? Can I put that on? No. God, the burger circlet looks awful. Hung up. Like, let's put this on the head and look how much light that throws. It is a headlamp, but magic. Fucking sick. However, when you put it up, it's just worse than Raindrop Trophy. Worse than the neck trophy by like count of 3. Ugh. Put that shit in like, I don't know. I'd put that below Locks and above Wolf. Awful. Awful looking. I didn't expect it to be so bad. Well, with that, tier list is done. I hope everybody enjoyed. I'm gonna hop off for a brief bit. Maybe I'll be on later. But I'm gonna go get some business done and eat some food and then play a new game and maybe I'll stream it up. I'll see you guys some other time. Bye bye.